Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about pointers in C programming language. So let's see what is pointer. Pointer is nothing but it's a kind of variable whose value is the address of another variable. So like any other variables, we must declare a pointer variable at the beginning of the program. So we can create pointer to any variable type like integer, character and float also. So what is the syntax used to declare a pointer variable? So let's see. So here the data type, we should be mentioned the data type, return type that is nothing but data type followed by the pointer variable name. When you see the reference operator is mentioned here, that would distinct your pointer variable with another variable. The end of the declaration should end with a semicolon. So these are some examples for pointer variables. Here we have declared 4 type of pointer variables. The first one is of type integer, the second one is floating point type, the next one is double, the next last one is the character type. So each are varying with their memory size. You know that each data type can occupy some memory bytes. So the memory size is varying when we are declaring the different data types. But so pointer variable means that is always referring the integer value, that is nothing but address value. Okay. So next one is pointer operators. So what are the operators that are involved in pointer variables? So let's see. So what are the operators? The first operator we have used in pointer variable is denoted as address of symbol. So what is the use of address of symbol? So when we use ampersand symbol as a prefix to a variable name, that is an ampersand symbol which gives the address of that variable. That particular variable's address is returned by this operator. For example, ampersand n, which refers the address of the variable n. Okay. Here we have the differentiation between the operator. When we declare the pointer variable, we may use this asterisk symbol. This one refers the value at address operator. So which gives the value stored at the particular address, so that it is commonly known as referential operator. This is a address of operator symbol, you know that, which gives the address value of that variable. So next one, so how the address operator is working, that is explained with this example. Here we have one simple program. Here we have declared one variable of type integer n with the value assigned here is 10. The next line simply it prints the value of n by using the format string d. This one returns the actual value of the variable n. So next one, we want to print the address of that variable n. So at the time we may use the format string u. That is, format string u is used to print the address of that variable. When you see address, which refers the memory location in that particular, so in that particular variable. Okay. The first line simply prints the value of that variable. Next we want to print that address of that variable. At the time we are using format string u, that one that is used to print that address of that variable n. So next one, we have one more simple example that would differentiate the different address operators. Here also we are declaring a simple integer variable of named as n. Just we are assigning one value 20 to that variable. Then we have 3 printf statements. How they are varying? So let's see. So the first line simply printing the actual value of that variable. the next line which gives the address of that variable, actual address in that particular memory location, which refers the actual memory address of that variable. For that we are using format string u. So next one, we are using referential operator, that is asterisk symbol followed by the address symbol, address of n. Address of n means, so inside the parenthesis we have one expression ampersand n which will return the address of that variable n. This referential operator, it would refer that particular address in the memory location, then the content available in that address is returned there. So that particular value is printed in this statement. And you see the first line returns the actual value of that variable 20 here. The second line which returns the address of that value 1002. In the last line, that is the referential operator, that is a pointer operator, commonly known as pointer operator, which will return the actual content of that variable, which references that particular address of that variable, and the content available in that address is printed here. So that part is explained here, that so initially address of n means that a particular address of variable n is returned here. This is the explanation, common explanation given here for that expression. Address of variable n is initially returned. So what is the actual address of that variable n? That is 1002. This referential operator, it would refer that address in the memory location, that is value of the address 1002 is called here. The actual value stored in that address 1002 is 20. So that particular value is returned there. Okay. Then understanding address operator. So how the pointer variable is used in a program, and what are the procedures we have to know. The first thing is, first we have to declare one pointer variable, and we have to identify what is the actual data type mentioned over there. The second step, we have to declare one more variable with the same data type as that of the pointer variable. Then we have to initialize that ordinary variable and assign some value to it. So now what is the next step? Now we have to initialize that pointer by assigning the address of the ordinary variable to pointer variable. These are the common procedure used when we declare any pointer variable. The first step, we have to declare one pointer variable with any data type, and the second step, you have to declare one more variable, that is the another variable with the same data type as that of pointer variable. We have to initialize that ordinary variable with so any value, some value we have to assign to that. Now after doing that, we have to initialize the pointer variable by assigning the address of that ordinary variable to pointer variable. So let's see how it is working with one simple example. So in our program, here we are declaring one simple variable of type integer. The name of the variable is a. Then we are declaring one pointer variable. How do we know this is a pointer variable? This operator symbol, pointer operator, differentiate the variable as a pointer variable. Then the ordinary variable is assigned with some value. Now we are going to initialize this pointer variable with the address of this normal ordinary variable. Address of the ordinary variable is assigned to that particular pointer variable. This assignment statement, this will assign some address value to this pointer variable. What is the work of pointer variable? Pointer variable can hold address of another variable. So that procedure is done here. The initial step, just we are declaring one ordinary variable, then we are declaring one more variable of type pointer, then we are assigning some value to ordinary variable, then we are assigning that address of that ordinary variable to pointer variable. This is how a pointer variable is declared and initialized with some value. So this is a common procedure used in all pointer variables. When we are using pointer variable in any program, the same procedure is followed here. So pointer, some of the points we have to note when we are declaring a pointer variable. Pointer should not be used before initialization, and pointer is a pointer variable that is used to store the address of another variable. So in this example we are using pointer variable to store the address of the variable A. After that, the pointer variable will contain the address of the variable A. And one more important note, pointers are always initialized before using it in the program. And we have one more example. So in this example we have declared one integer variable, one integer variable 5, and pointer variable also declared. Then we are assigning the address of that variable I to pointer variable. Then we are printing the address of the both variables. When we see, so the address of I variable is assigned to the pointer variable. Now pointer is holding the address of ith variable. First, initially we are printing the address of the variable I. After storing the address of the variable I, we are declaring the after assigning the address of the variable I to pointer variable, we are printing the same also. So now the pointer is printing the same address here. Okay. So this is how the memory initialization takes place. Initially we are declaring one pointer variable I with the value 5. This is the actual address of that variable I. Now we are assigning that pointer variable with ith variable address. Before that, before assigning that value, the pointer value can hold some garbage value. Now we are assigning the pointer value with the address value of I. After assigning that, it holds the address of the variable I. So now the value has changed it. That is, the address value of the variable I is getting stored inside the pointer. Okay, thank you all.